Oh. All right, today is Monday the 6th. If you haven't already, please put your first and last name on your packet. Again, the date is the 6th. That's 3/6/23. Okay? All right. We got the essential questions are as follows. It says, what is a scatter plot? What are the different kinds of scatter plots? Describe how to find the line of best fit of a scatter plot. And then our review question for this week is going to be describe how to solve a system of linear equations. Okay? All right. The items that are due this week, we got our warm up, our homework, we got cluster 5 tests tomorrow. So we're doing our study guide today. And then we have a group project that we're going to do on Friday. Okay. The agenda is on the sideboard. We're going to write in our planner. We're going to go over the warm up if you hadn't done so. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to go over linear equations with you. Make sure that you remember how to write a linear equation from a word problem. That's going to be important. And then we're going to do the study guide. Okay, and prepare for our test tomorrow. Our homework help video is gonna go to your Remind. It's also going to be posted on the Canvas page. Okay, about 2:30. All right, let's write in our planner. Don't forget that I am going to be adding points to your score for having your planner. Let me pause for the call. All right, good folks. This is the first week in March. This is the first week in March. You can leave it cracked. Thank you, babe. All right, today's date is the 6th. We got 3/6. This week's goal for me is to make sure, well, we got our test tomorrow, so I definitely want to make sure the study guide is done today. But overall, I need to make sure that my lessons are completed. Sometimes we get behind, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that each lesson each day is 100% completed. That's a gaddy goal, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. So time management is gonna be super important. All right, let's turn to, and your goal could be, I'm gonna complete my homework this week. I'm gonna make sure that I do my homework nightly. Whatever you know you need to work on. This week is going from the 6th all the way to the 10th, okay, of March. And again, this is Women's Month. It's pretty cool. It's Women's Month. Monday, we're going to write Math 8 homework. We need to make sure that we watch help video. We have tutoring this week. We have tutoring tomorrow. Tutoring tomorrow after school, both reading and math. We do reading first, and then we do math. Our ride needs to be here by 3:50, 4 o'clock. So from 2:30 to 3:50, okay? For our homework tonight, we need to watch the video, complete the homework, and study for our test tomorrow. Go over that study guide. All right, I'm going to pause for the calls to give you a chance to write. Okay, let's put that away. Let's look at the warm up. I'm going. Look pretty. All right, here we go. It says write positive, negative, or none correlation for each of the scatter plots. You're going to do the same. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to see if you can do this one. A positive correlation means that the points are going up as x increases. X always increases. Y is going to increase for a positive. That means the points are going up. For a negative, the points are going down. That means as x increases, x is always going to increase because you always read x from left to right. But your Y this time is decreasing, means that your points are going to be going down. And a no correlation means that the points are everywhere. You can't tell what direction those points are going into. That's a negative correlation. Here, since your points are going down, this is a negative correlation. Please make sure that you do the second one on your own. What kind of correlation do you think that one is? And I'm going to pause for the calls. Okay, so here, what kind of correlation is this?
No correlation. I was gonna say that.
There's only a couple that, for the most part, it is going down, but this is a weak, very, very weak negative.
Oh, I got them.
Okay, because for the most part, most of the points are going down as X increases. Okay, there's only a couple that are outside of that. This one, maybe this one. Most of these are going down.
Even if those are out, it still could be negative.
Just be weak.
The more you know.
Yeah, it just be a weak correlation. If I type this in the calculator to figure out what kind of correlation, this might be like on a scale from, because it goes from 1 being the best to 0, this would kind of be maybe a 0.6. So that's still, well, negative 0.6 if I was doing
My
it.
bad, guys.
So that's okay. And they don't have to know numbers like that. Math 1 does. They just have to be able to identify. Okay. Later on, next year, they'll get into like numbers. Like what number is the
I
correlation?
just thought it would be no correlation for those extras, but that makes more sense now.
Yeah, it's only like maybe 3 that are out. But this will be very, very weak. Okay. All right, here we go. There is a sheet, a little half sheet that I put on your desk with linear equations. Please make sure you put your first and last name on the sheet. We'll pause for the calls. Put your first and last name on the sheet. All right, so we're going to go over writing linear equations, and then we're going to go over the study guide. All right, and then we're going to put this in our notebook, okay? All right, so when you are writing a word problem, the first thing that you are looking for is the slope or the rate. So find M, which is the rate or the slope. Then we're going to find B, or the starting amount. And then we're going to take the M and the B, and we're going to plug those in or substitute M and B into the slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to pause for the calls, give you a chance to write in the corner, okay? All right, so we're writing an equation. So the first thing we're going to do is identify what's my M, and then what's my B. Yes, baby. Oh, I thought you were done. Anybody else still working? Can you tell me when you're finished, please? All right, good folks. Let's try it. We got M. Our M, or our rate, let's read it. It says you rent a bike for $20 plus $2 per hour. Which one of those numbers is the rate, and which one of those numbers is the starting amount? I'm going to pause for the calls, give you a chance to write. All right, so the rate is the $2 per hour. The key words here is per hour. So every single hour you're being charged $2. That's a rate. The starting amount is the $20. You automatically have to pay that $20. Okay, so use the slope intercept form to write the equation. I'm going to pause for the call, see if we can get that. Okay, so 12 people got that one. It's y is equal to 2x plus 20. Good job, baby. I'm going to circle this answer. Let's do number 2. An auto repair shop charges $50 plus $25 per hour. Write your M and your B. What's your rate and your starting amount? And then you can go ahead and write the equation. See if you can get that right. Pause for the calls. 16 people got this one right. Let's look and see. Our M is the $25 per hour. So we're going to put 25 here. and the starting amount is $50. You automatically have to pay that 50. So the equation is y is equal to 25x plus 50. Okay? All right, see if you can do number 6. I'm sorry, 3. Miss Reyes is tripping. A candle is 6 inches tall, 6 inches tall, and burns at a rate of 1/2 per hour. Pause for the cause, Miss Reyes. 13 people that have that right. Good job. So my M here, the rate is 1/2 per hour, 1/2 inch per hour, and the starting amount of inches is 6 inches. So my equation in slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b, is y is equal to 1/2 x plus the 6. Okay? See if you can do the others on your own. I'm going to pause for the calls to give you a chance, and we're going to paste this in our notebook. All right, so let's look at it. It says the temperature is 15. That's the starting amount. 15 degrees. It falls 2 degrees each hour. That's M is equal to a -2 because it's falling. The key word is fall. Okay, so it's going down every 2 degrees. Okay, so my equation is y is equal to -2x plus 15. Raise your hand if you got that right. Perfect. Okay. A computer technician charges $75 for the consultation and $35 per hour. The starting amount is $75 just for the consultation, just for them to tell you, like what's wrong with it. Diagnostic, okay? Plus $35 per hour. So that's going to be 35 for the rate. The equation is y is equal to 35x, 35 times every hour they're working, plus you automatically have to pay the $75. Okay? The population of Pine Bluff is 6,791. That's the starting population. Okay? Decreasing, that's a negative, at a rate of 7 per year. So M is equal to a -7 because the population is going down 7 per year. All right, so my slope is going to be y is equal to -7x plus the starting amount or the starting population of 6,791. So we're going to paste this down on page 12 in our notebook, and we're going to call this linear word problems. This is page 12, linear word problems. Q3. Yes, glue it down, baby. Page 12, linear word problems, okay? Let's paste that half sheet down. Mine is a full sheet because I write too big. But let's paste that down on page 12 and pause to give you a chance to do that, okay? Let's put the study guide in front of us, please. All right, here we go. Ready? You zoom in. Please ask questions. This is similar to what you're going to see on your test. This is very similar to what you're going to see on your test, okay? Gotta have my. All right, here we go. It says Lucy paid a flat fee of $45 for the service call to get electrical work done for her home. She paid $35 per hour for the service. So let's write the equation there. We're going to write the equation. What's going to be my M? What's going to be my B? And then let's write the equation in slope intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. And then let's create a table out to the side. Okay? All right, I'm going to pause for the calls. See if you can do that part on your own. I'm going to read it one more time. Lucy paid a flat fee of $45 to get electrical work done for her home. She then paid $35 an hour for the service. Write an equation for this situation. All right, let's look. This is what we have. Okay, so here our M is going to be the $35 for every hour. So we have 35. The B is going to be a flat rate of $45. You automatically have to pay the starting amount of $45. So then the equation is going to be Y is equal to 35, 35x, Miss Reyes, plus the 45. This is the equation. So now let's do the table, okay? So to do the table, at zero hours, you automatically have to pay the $45. And every time after that, you're going up by 35. So let's do, what would it be for 1? Okay, so every time you're going up by 35, second plus 712. So we're starting at 45. Add 35 to that. What does that give us for the first hour? Come on, guys. Put it in your calculator. 45. What comes after 45 if you're adding 35 every single hour? Did you say 45 plus 35? Yes. All right, we got 80. So what would be the next one for the second hour? We're going to say 80 plus 35. What's 80 plus 35? 115. Good job. For the third hour, we add again 35. 150. Good job, babe. And then for the fourth hour, what would it be for the fourth? 185. Good job. So this is what your table would look like. Miss Reyes, what happens if I don't remember how to do that? You can do the table in the calculator. All you have to do is press the equation. Go to the equation and type it in. Press Y equals, please. Press Y equals. Come on, so you'll know how to do it for your test tomorrow. Press Y equals, please, and let's type the equation in. That's going to be 35x plus 45. 35 x plus 45. Now let's view the function table. Does anybody remember how to view the function table? Press second graph. And there's the function table there. So if you forget how to create the function table, all you got to do is do that. Guys, they don't always start at 0. As a matter of fact, on your test, they're not going to start at 0. They might start at 1 or 2 or 5. Okay? All right, here we go. Next one. Number two. It says, okay, two functions represented below. So we got two functions here. What are the differences in the two functions? So let's find the slope and the y-intercept of the first function. What is m and what is b of function number 1? Which one of those numbers is m? Is it 2 or is it 1? Which one? It's 2. Which one is b? 1. Okay, very good. Now let's find the slope of the table. To find the slope, go ahead. To find the slope of the table, you can use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? I'm going to use the two easiest points. I'm going to use the first point in a second. -1 and 3, 0 and 1. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So to find the slope on the top, y2 is going to be 1 minus 3. X2 is 0 minus a -1. So here on the top, you're going to get a -2. And on the bottom, you're going to get 1. So your answer here is going to be just negative -2. So look, what's the difference between these two? What's the difference between these two?
Slopes are different.
The slopes are different. This is going up by 2, and that's going down by 2. Okay? Now let's do the y-intercept. The y-intercept here is where x is equal to 0. So my y-intercept is 1. So what is the difference between the y-intercepts? What's the difference between the y-intercepts? Y-intercept here is 1, y-intercept here is 1. The y-intercepts are the same. But what's different is the slope. One is negative, one is positive. Okay, I'm going to pause to give you a chance to write. Okay, let's look at number 2. It says, Venture Bakery store charges a flat fee of $5. Okay, flat fee. So B is $5 per package plus $4 for shipping. So in this case, y'all, look, it's $5 per is the key word, package. Even though it says flat fee, that means it's going to stay the same, that it's $5 for every package. 5 is still going to be the slope because it's per package. Every single package is $5. So M is going to be 5 plus $4 for shipping. You automatically have to pay shipping, but you pay shipping just one time. So the starting amount is the $4 for the shipping. The equation here is going to be y is equal to 5x plus 4. Okay. Ron's store, what's the starting amount for Ron's store? This is for the venture. What about for Ron's online store? What's the starting amount in the graph? What's the starting amount? 5. This is the starting amount here. B is equal to 5. This is the starting. This is where it starts. Now let's find the slope. Let's use rise over run. Okay, let's find the slope. So I'm going to pick 2 points. I'm going to pick this point right here, and I can pick this one right next to it. So I can count rise over run. What is my y's going up by? It's not going up by 1, it's going up by 5. So every time I go up 1, I'm going up 5. So this top number is a positive 5. I'm going up 5. And what is the x is going up by? Somebody said it. It's going up by 1. So I'm going up 5 and over 1. So my slope here is going to be $5 per package, okay? The total cost is $5 per pack of batteries. So that's the slope. So how do I write this as an equation? In slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. How do I write this situation as an equation? Thank you. How do I write this as an equation? Y equals mx plus b. 5x plus, no, what's my starting amount? 5. Yep. Okay. So now look at this. It says, which store charges less if the customer places an order for $7? Okay, so 7 package. Okay, so look, let's type both of them in the calculator, or you can substitute and put 7 in each of them to see what the cost is. This first one, this is the first one, and this is the second one to see which one is going to be cheaper. Okay, and when you plug in 7, what do you get for this? When you plug in 7, what do you get for the total here? And which one is cheaper? Okay, so we got 5 times 7 plus 4. Type that in. What is 5 times 7 plus 4? $39 here. Okay, good job, baby. And then here, 5 times 7 plus 5. What does that give you? What's 5 times 7 plus 5? How much money is 40? So which one is going to be cheaper? The first one or the second one? The first one is cheaper. By how much? $1. The first one is cheaper. Venture battery is cheaper by $1. I'm going to pause for the calls, give you a chance to write. All right. Number 5. Number 5, it says the graph below shows the number of newspaper deliveries and the total pay for Leona's newspaper job. Okay, what is the slope? What does the slope represent? Remember, slope, sorry, it is a positive slope because the line is going up. It is a positive slope, okay? But what does it represent? Remember, y is on top, x is on the bottom. Y is the total pay. So it's pay per and newspaper. So it's the cost per newspaper. Pause for the calls. Make sure you're right. Y is on top. Whatever the meaning of Y is, goes on the top. Whatever the meaning of X is, goes on the bottom. So since Y is the total pay goes on the top, which is cost. And then newspaper delivery goes on the bottom. So it's the cost per newspaper delivery. I should have put delivery, sorry. Number 8. It says Sarah pays a base pay or base rate for the long distance phone call plus a per minute charge. The graph below shows the amount that she would pay for a long distance phone call for the first 60 minutes. What does the y-intercept represent? It represents the starting cost. It's always the starting something. It's representing the starting cost for making a long distance call. Okay. Pause for the calls. Number 9. Anybody still writing 8 before I slide it? Are you still, Jessica? Are you okay? Okay. It says Rich is the number of Jim. Let's see. He pays a monthly fee per visit. The equation below represents the amount that Rich pays of membership. Okay, so for M, what does the M represent? It is the rate. So it's $3 per month. What does the B represent? What is the B in this case? The 10. So that's the starting amount. The starting amount for the membership. Shh. And that's what the y-intercept represents here. It's the starting amount. All right, let's put our calculators back.